Check, check.
Check, check.
Shout out to all my barbers and shout out to all my stylists. We are Beards and Baldheads, your host Fat Lace. I got the T-shirt king, the soul survivor Barry to the right of me.
Yo. Good.
I like that shirt, dude. You back on your T-shirt game.
Yeah.
Crushing them, doing what you do. You know, tonight we got a super special guest. I think he has the record for being on the show the most times. He deserves it. I got one of my closest friends, a brother of mine. Man, y'all see who we got. Bobby Stone in the building right now. I want to get to it.
Yeah, what up?
B, I feel like we have a cheat code. And when it's time to prepare for you, I got people who ask me. They say, "It's like, well, did you do this?" Well, there's like, you don't have to do research. You don't have to do it. I'm like, no, this is Bobby. I still have to prepare for brother Bobby Stone, who is here. If anybody has been paying attention, thank you for everybody out there watching. I have to thank you personally for having for giving us guests that are going to be a part of the Earth Day NYC fashion show that is coming up this April 20th.
Yes,
April
sir.
20th. I don't have a picture for that one. But know what I do? I got a picture from an old Earth Day fashion show right here. Brought to you by the New Old School. We got the leader of the New Old School. Do I say? You got so many names now, I'm not sure which one to say.
Oh,
Do I say Mr. Jones, the therapist? Do I say Mr. Ivan himself? Do I say Bobby Stone? Which one are we going by tonight?
It depends, man. It depends on whatever mood you on, brother. But thank you for the warm welcome.
Do we say the director? Do we say the actor? do we say the fashion designer? Which one do we say tonight?
Yeah, man. Yo, you know what? We could go with the dad.
We're going with the dad?
Yeah, we could go with the dad.
If we want to start right there, because you're not just a dad, you are a grandfather now, too, as well. Like, yo, you're doing, if anybody sees this, peace to Ja Stone. I'm looking at, can you see these pics right here, B?
Salute. Yeah, man. Salute, brother. I love the way you kicking off with family, brother. I love that.
You know, we talk about support all the time. Me and B.
Yo, B, what up, man? How you doing, B?
Hey, what's up, man? You know it's all love. Good seeing you.
Yo, same. So, Mr. Consistency, B over there, man. I see you, B, man.
Yo,
we here, man.
B has been holding it down. We had a nice conversation yesterday. Peace to everybody who's been holding it down for Beards and Baldheads, the flies guy on the earth, True Lies, Cousin D, DJ Punchy, G, my sister, everybody who has started out, even Jock, man. Shout out to Jock too. Everybody who's been a part of this. We had one of the most consistent people is that beautiful queen on the other side, Soup, who holds it down for us every week. Salute to the general. Consistency.
Salute.
Consistency. You know, in family. It feels like a family affair. B is more than just a friend. It's family. We have our families around each other. It's a beautiful feeling, just like when I'm around your family, B. Bobby. You know, I say B to both of y'all. But it's great when you have a family atmosphere, when your friends become family. You have a beautiful family, a great support system.
Thank you, man.
These are probably two of your biggest supporters right here. The sisters.
Oh, absolutely, man.
And that's just two of the clan. That's just two out of the clan.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Juicy, Boopa, man. Yeah, man. Sisters be holding the brother down, man.
Holding you down.
good Cash App friends too. To have.
Good cat. It's nothing like having a good Cash App friend.
Yeah.
It's nothing like having that. How you feeling being a granddad though?
Yo, it feels awesome, man. I forget. So I forget, and other people forget. The other day my sister was there with my grandson, and she was like, "You having fun with Uncle?" And I'm like, "Yo, I'm his grandfather." So it's just weird. It's just weird. So, yeah, I'm blessed, man. I found, the blessing in it, getting to hang out with him, getting to see how my oldest son deals with his son. It's a great reflection of, how I dealt with him. So I'm learning, man, watching that. So it's a beautiful thing, brother. It's a beautiful thing. I'm really grateful for that.
It's amazing. I love how you always have your family incorporated in their support. I don't care if it's a pop-up shop at the school, a video shoot, a movie premiere. The whole family is there. Moms, pops. That foundation is so strong. Yeah. And I salute it because when you would have your sons there. Josh working the bar last time. I'm like, everybody is having hard work and it's teamwork together.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Thank you, man. Family, the village, brother.
Definite. Just because you have a big family, it's this big word that's just been in my head lately, and me and you had a conversation about this. Best friends, good friends, whatever. The word entitlement.
And you said entitled?
Entitlements. And feeling entitled.
Yeah.
Bobby is my brother. I don't have to buy a ticket. Bobby is my brother. I don't have to buy it. Bobby is he's my friend. That's my boy since I don't have to support. I automatically should get it for free. Do you have that happening often through friends, family? Because you have so many events that goes on and so many things that can you support. Does it happen to you? And if so, how do you deal with it?
Oh yeah, that been happening before I've been doing fashion shows. That's been happening since I've been selling CDs, man, printing my own copies, right? So, I think that there's different kind of customers, man. There's some people that really, if they have to choose between buying diapers and a ticket for $25 or $35. And you know what I'm saying? We want you to have it, man. We want you to come enjoy, man. We don't want money to impede you from coming, to the show. But
you
then
get a
there's
point
other
for
people
impede.
that, yeah. And then there's people like, you know what I'm saying? You paying for your Drake ticket, your Beyonce ticket, you in the bar play all the time on live, right? You do very well at, supporting the big corporate giants. It's like, you shouldn't, I don't think they should feel entitled. So, especially, the new old school, we have proof of, what we do in the community, right? So you've been to our back to school events, brother,
yes, indeed.
Right? Free school supplies to the kids and stuff. So, yeah, that entitlement stuff, how I deal with it, how do I deal with it?
Because, if we're going to talk about people who felt entitled, I felt entitled, Soul Survivor. I thought I was going to be a model again. I was trying to get sexy I'm telling you, Sue. I'm like, this is my man. I know I'm in the next fashion show.
Yo, how you trying to take B's spot? How you know B didn't want a spot? You trying to take my spot, Flash?
Yo, I mean, he could have had one too. I wanted to be. I'm the model. Soup, he had me so gassed. I'm like, I am somebody. I'm a model now. I'm sexy. I'm like, yo, watch the next one. And then here comes the next one. I'm not even a model.
I got a better surprise for you, though. You elevated.
I did elevate. Appreciate you. I'm getting honored this year. And I'm sharing this honor with the family. I'm sharing it with the Soul Survivor. I'm sharing it with Soup and everybody from Beards N Baldheads. If y'all can make it to the 6th annual NYC Earth Day Fashion Show, I'm going to be receiving a broadcast award. And I'm super honored and humbled. I'm super, especially from the inception of where this all came from. And you're one of my biggest inspirations of why the show started. So thank you so much. And y'all better come through, buy a ticket, ivit.com. That's where you can get your ticket.
Man.
Can they pay at the door?
Yes, they can.
You can pay at the door.
They can pay at the door if they like, man. You know.
But
and,
yeah, I thought I was gonna be a model.
Shout out to Jersey, shout out to Plainfield, man. Come celebrate with your brother Fat Lace and B. They put in a lot of hard work, snowy days, rainy days. It's not easy, man. So, yo, come through, and let's have a good time, man. Good people, good vibes, good food, drinks, beautiful people,
vendors,
independent designers, independent models, vendors, Kylie Jane, Jill Collection, Unique Vintage, so many more, man.
LW Custom is going to be there. Shout out to my barber.
Custom, shout out to him.
James and Tiff.
Jersey. Absolutely, man. Yo, the spider web is getting bigger, man.
Spider web is getting bigger. Spider web is getting bigger. The show is getting bigger. I remember this show right here. This is 2017. This one right here. I can't forget this day, how I felt.
Good one.
In this show. Great show. All the shows are awesome.
Good one. You had on the hat.
The hat, because my hairline was all the way whack. All the way whack. Had the little Pharrell type style with it.
This might be one of the best ones.
That was an awesome show. No, I think the best one was the one that I was in. If y'all could see me on that runway, all the way plugging myself. This show was going to be.
Picture at, yo? There you go.
Yeah, the show. I think that one was the best.
Shout out to Neighborhood Cool Cat.
Peace to Neighborhood Cool Cat. How does one start organizing and planning this fashion show? We might have spoke about this before, but what made you say, I'm going to do this fashion show? Because this came before you even had Ivy.
Absolutely, man. What started it was me and the homies were doing the hip hop events. And, we started doing them at Brooklyn Nights. Mm-hmm. Well, before Brooklyn Nights. And not that it was getting boring. We were just, I was just vibing with them one day and was thinking about, we kind of started doing these hip hop events because these promoters used to, crap on me. You know what I'm saying? They weren't like, they would be like, you could win this contest and we'll give you studio time, or you could win $500. And sometimes I would win and they would fulfill those agreements, but sometimes they would just, you know what I mean? And it would just turn into something ugly. So I said, when I do events, being an artist, I ain't gonna treat artists like that. And shout out to Syph, man. Shout out to
peace to my brother Mizzle.
People that used to help me do events. Yeah, man. And Syph used to be there right with me, like, yo, Syph, we're gonna do this different. You know what I mean? So Syph used to throw events with me as well. So he get it. And then I remember being with my homies from the Heights and just being like, yo, if they doing that to hip hop artists, they gotta be doing that to models. Bing, you know what I'm saying? But they, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, we should book a venue, get some models, just like the MCs that they ignore, get some models that they ignore, some designers that they ignore. And yo, brothers thought I was crazy at first. They thought I was wild, and they thought I was like, yo, trust me, man, it's the same concept. It's the same formula, And comedians. I'm like, yo, look at that. Javon was at your show, right?
Ace.
Like all the people that the world ignored. You know what I'm saying? That's what the new old school shed light on. And then the first one was a success. And that's how it started. How we set it up, man. I'll see, like, the best example was at my old job, a girl at the cooler. Yo, you'd be perfect to walk in my show. Usual responses. I'm too fat. I'm too short. Perfect. Yo, line you up.
Word up.
Like, that's pretty much what it is. There's no more of the science to it. It's like disrupting this narrative in your head that you can't do something because of how you're made, So if you go on the New York NYC Earth Day fashion show on Instagram, you'll just see a plethora
Point for plethora
of models of various sizes: white, black, short, tall, skinny, everything.
No, you definitely.
Everybody's beautiful, right?
Everybody is. Looking at you like you're crazy. Looking at you like you're crazy.
Like I was crazy. Facts. But it worked, man.
That part.
He was in Hip Hop Weekly magazine. After that, And look at that. Through all that rapping, trying to get in Hip Hop Weekly magazine, I got in the Hip Hop Weekly magazine through the fashion show.
Through the fashion, diversing your portfolio,
That's crazy, right?
diversing the portfolio. Not it. You just never know which one is going to stick.
Very true.
You
Very
never know
true.
which one is going to stick because like I said earlier, you've been doing it all from the fashion to comedy to hosting plenty of radio shows, doing just so many different directing. You did a movie. You also got honored for an award earlier this year. You got honored for an Interstar Award.
Yeah, man.
How was that getting honored for the Interstar Award?
It was dope. It was dope, man. I went to Philly. It was PA.
Shout out to Angela.
Yeah.
Shout out to
That
Jacinth.
was
Shout out to
that was
Angela and Jacinth. I
that was
seen them on your
Allentown,
show
right?
Yes,
too.
Allentown.
That was
Yo, we
Allentown.
are family now.
We
I want to be at Thanksgiving, B. I want to be at Thanksgiving. We are all family
B's
now,
an excellent
man.
chef. Can't say cook. B is an excellent chef over here.
I gotta be up in there, man. But yeah, I went out there. It was beautiful. The lady that won the award, she totally deserved it. Like, you know, I, if it is a clothing line, she was a fashion designer. There's a difference, bro.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she was a fashion designer. Man. She was dope. So I got to meet mad people, and then I got to meet someone that worked that an actor from the Wonder Years,
That's
the
what's
new
up.
Wonder Years. There's a black actor. I forgot his name.
The lead guy,
Yeah, the lead
I
dude.
forgot his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, man. I put him on the Movement, the movie, and me and him have been talking about possibly getting that into Tubi, man. So it's like it wasn't a loss not winning the award for Ivet. I met somebody else, man, and opened up like a new door, man. So yeah, thanks for mentioning that. Shout out to Jacinth and the whole inner awards, man.
That's dope. That's
Peace to
dope.
them. Peace to them.
Movement.
You,
Yeah, B More. What's up, man?
shout out to
Shout out to
everybody.
B More,
Yes, indeed.
Saber 2,
We
on Sharita.
all of them.
Yeah, Graffiti Alley, man.
Dope times. Dope times.
Yeah,
You often talk about extending the ladder, and you talk about the spider web. One of the guys who you use as a reference, birthday is today. Happy birthday, Biz Markie. Rest in peace.
oh, word. That's what's up. I didn't even know. Shame on me.
It's all good. It's all good. We
Oh,
talk
man.
about this
Biz
because
Mark.
we do this often when you speak about how he gave Kane his startup. I
Yep.
watch him. I think every rapper has a Biz Markie story of how Biz would be at their house. I'm watching Dougie Fresh. Dougie Fresh said, "Yeah, he learned how to beatbox from me." Eric Sermon would say, "Yeah, he used to be at my middle school." Like just networking with everybody.
Dope.
Yeah,
I
man.
find that in yourself
Yeah.
a lot. Networking with everybody, extending the ladder, giving offers to others. Why is that so powerful and meaningful to you?
Oh, man, brother. Yo, I grew up watching them. Biz Mark, Cool G rap in the video. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, they all know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like the beauty, that's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like this web that we're doing that we actively do all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, um, you know, and then Bismarck, I gotta say, like I used to watch Video Music Box, we used to tape it with the VHS.
Yes, indeed.
I would watch his videos, record it, he say two lines, pause it, write it down on paper, press play, just to get the whole thing on paper and then repeat his rhymes. You know what I'm saying? That whole story. I used to do that with Slick Rick too. You know what I'm saying? So Bismarck is like, so that combined with storytelling, concepts, right? The dude was talking about people like Bobby always talking about concepts because that's what I like to do. But also people click on the video because they like, what are you going to talk about next? You don't know, right? So Bismarck, he had sitting on the toilet waiting for my bowels to move.
I got a
Crazy.
doodle.
Doodle rap.
The doodle rat.
That was
Was that what it was called?
Yeah, the doodle.
Doodle rap.
Doodle. You know,
Yo, picking boogers.
Boogers. He said Kane wrote that.
yeah, Kane.
A word?
Yeah, Kane wrote Picking
Yes,
Boogers.
he did. Yes, he did.
So I love those concepts, man. Vapors. Kane probably wrote that too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he wrote the Vapors.
He did.
too.
But he said what Biz would do would give him the concept of what he wanted. He said he wanted it to sound like a certain way. And he might say maybe he's like in the line like this and do this. So he would give him a skeleton and he would fill it in. That's what Kane would do. So, you know, it was a different time. You know, I got to get to this, B, because I don't want it to get too far. And we're going to double back to certain things.
Happy birthday, Bismarck.
Happy birthday, Bismarck. Can we talk about rap? The first time I met you, I met Bobby Stone, the MC. It was your birthday at Brooklyn Nights, and he's an MC. I think we forget about it because he does all this other great stuff like therapy and fashion shows.
Remind him this year, brother.
You know, and you've been getting busy on that mic. You know, you do acting. Boy, we supposed to be the next Kid and Play. We might have something going, Bobby. Let's see what we got. But one thing I love, we're gonna talk about what's been going on in this era of rap right now. Said, you want to read this right here, B?
Says it. My era of rap.
Oh, I got
it. Was a full-time sport. We didn't have apologies.
Didn't have apologies. Disappointment. B, we talked about you with the battling on the roof with you and some of your comrades, like your brother, and you got Math and some of the other fellas around the way. Battling.
Yeah.
You battled. 40 cal. Yeah. Y'all battled. This is what part of rap is. Me and Barry was talking about this. You know, we miss hard raps. We miss that. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. So I want to make sure I get to. How do you feel about this J. Cole situation with him apologizing after he made this battle? I need your opinion. Everybody on the check-in, let me know.
I was a little confused. I don't know. I was a little confused, man. I might have to do a little bit more research, or maybe you need to give me some more insight.
Barry, you want to give him some insight?
I was confused about the apology. I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Oh, I got. Barry's gonna let you know first before we get there, Barry. We got peace to Shuggy on the check-in. Shuggy said, "Bobby put you in position. I got his back forever." Salute to my brother Shuggy.
Salute, Shuggy.
Shout out to Constance on the check-in.
Check out Shug album.
We got Angela Perryman on the check-in. You know what?
Miss Perryman.
Miss Perryman. She be on TVs and all that stuff. She is a star.
Yeah.
We got her
the Earth Day fashion show, blessing people with some Ivet too.
Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to Toya on the check-in. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Shout out to my sis on the check-in. Peace to everybody. Drop a line. Tell us what y'all think. B, Barry, how do you feel about that? Is he a sucker?
I mean, I looked at it like you talked about what you would do if somebody ever came for you. You said he talked about that often in his rhyme, that he stayed out of the lane. Mm-hmm. But if somebody ever did get in his lane or whatever, he would crush him. Right? That was the thing. My thing is, how do you be taken seriously now, and a lot of things that you say from here on, with that apology? Like, do you have to now just be straight positive rapper? Can you even go at anybody at this time ever again?
Too much kumbaya.
My thing is the guy called you out. You didn't start it. Guy called you out first. Then you came back. Why are you apologizing?
Why are you?
You're responding to what someone else said to you. Why did you feel the need to apologize?
Did the blood trip on him? Is Kendrick a blood or correct? He one of them, right?
Yeah, I think he's a blood.
I want to know what happened. Like,
I'll say Drake. I don't think you're gonna get no apology from Drake.
No, you ain't gonna get no apology. Like, Cole is acting more light skinned than Drake right now. He is tapioca right now. I don't like vanilla rappers. I don't.
Oh, so I'm not the only one confused.
No, it's confusing, but it's not confusing. I just don't know why, but he's a sucker.
What confuses me is, like I said, man, I can see you winning this. Like, I don't know if it's whatever.
Yeah, he was winning.
I mean, all battles have to have a winner or loser to me, but I think he would have held his own. So I don't understand the backtrack. I don't understand the backtrack.
Angela said there's no crying in battle rap. No, it's not. I don't
understand. Why even he say he only responded because he felt the pressure to respond. Like, man, that's even worse.
Well, all right. Let me ask y'all a question.
Okay.
All right. If you saw two guys, if it breakdancing, guy A versus guy B breakdancing, DJing on the table, having a face-off, and then you saw a guy A and guy B going against a guy breakdancing, and then you saw a guy doing graffiti on one wall and another guy battling on another wall, you'd be confused if they said sorry to each other too.
Yeah, you don't do that. We got
those the four components of hip hop, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So rhyming, that's why the apology thing, they're not trying to kill each other, right? So
they're not.
He said he said, I guess because this is somebody he actually likes, or I guess he felt like they were cool, that he said he don't have the stomach to try to ruin someone's career. Because he felt like in order for the world to respect him, he's gonna have to hit below the belt. And
if I was Kendrick, I would come with "fuck your apology."
Of course
you got to.
Of course you
got to.
He's gonna try to bury him now. Oh yeah, he could put the.
It could be a good setup because I still don't think he better than Cole.
That's the most confusing part. People feeling like, why are you backing down? You had him on the road.
Constance said he apologized because he said he said on the track didn't align with his spirit. It didn't sit right with his spirit.
That's what he said.
Man, get that out of here. You are a MC. That's like a football player saying, I don't want to tackle.
That's what I'm saying.
It's contact sport.
But yo, those battle rappers, right?
Let's
they say the meanest of meanest things and go have a beer with each other, right?
But that's the thing. It's a business. It's a business. He taking it too. I mean, everything's personal and emotional, but he taking it too personal.
But you remember when Jay-Z eventually, or it sounded like he didn't appreciate the condom on the baby seat thing. I didn't think that
it did.
J. Cole said anything that rose to that level.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't. You know, we're talking about where battle rap can go. We have seen it. You're from Brooklyn, from Crown Heights. And I gotta ask you because
one of the best.
In the 90s, we took rap the most personal. It felt personal. Personal things have happened to people. You have heard about when Duck Down and Bad Boy had their beef and people getting beat up in the studios. It got real in the streets. Biggie, the god of Brooklyn, one of the gods of rap. Your favorite rapper is Tupac.
Yes, he is.
What kind of battles did you get in argument-wise? Was he one of your favorite rappers back then when he was alive as well?
Oh, heck yeah.
So was it blasphemy for you saying Tupac is my favorite rapper in Brooklyn?
Oh, yeah. Yo, people used to come. I stood up for my boy Tupac. Every barbershop, shout out to all the Beards and Baldheads out there. Yeah, man. I used to play Pac for people. I made people believers, though. Like, they say, oh, I never heard that. Like, you know? Yeah. And still who they, well.
Peace to Adele on the check-in.
I try to be mindful not to say the best because everybody has their different perception of best and favorite. So that's definitely my favorite. But yeah, man, I guess because you're from Brooklyn, people expect you to say, you know, Biggie or Jay-Z. But I think what the artist is saying to the audience or to the listener at the time. So like if I'm going through rough times and Pac is like, you know, you gonna make it or something, that might touch me different than somebody say pop this bottle, because I can't really relate to that at that time as a teenager. You know? So I think some people like Mariah more than Toni Braxton, but maybe that's because Mariah just helped you with your divorce at the time, you know, and vice versa, you know. So favorites and best are two different.
No doubt. Peace to Half a Mil Mai. He says, I think Cole could have called Kendrick personally if he felt off, not apologize publicly during a heated battle.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not gonna get off battle rap. We're not gonna get out of Brooklyn. Yeah. So now, why you smiling? We not. You know, one of the battle rap legends I personally met through you, Mav Hoffa. You know,
Yeah.
met Matt Hoffa. He's a legend. Got one of the biggest shows. What was the feeling in Brooklyn? And this is no disrespect to Matt Hoffa with this personal question. When the battle got physical with him and the white boy out there in Cali, did people say? Did people in Crown Heights feel like, yo, let's ride for Math right now? Did they feel like, yo, what happened to you? How you let the white boy get you? Or did they feel bad for him? Or was it unification during? What was the temperature out there? Because this is when battle rap, when they say all the grimiest stuff, and he's known for punching people. And now it happens back to him, and this is your man's.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the first impression, people are deeply upset, highly upset, man. You know, you never want to see, someone you grew up with, in that position. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Um, you never want to see them on the other end of them doing it either. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Keep it, you know what I'm saying? Like B said, right? Business, right? So, but that was hurtful, man. I'm somebody that loved um Twitter, websites that I'm not gonna mention except for Beards and Baldheads right now. You know what I mean? Um, and I remember logging on to a website, and that was the first thing. Like this site drops millions of posts, and I remember seeing that. That was the first thing, and I remember just like, yo, I remember just being in awe, like watching that, and it was really hurtful, man. Um, I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I feel like if I was there, we just would have got jumped together because
No
it looked
doubt.
like there would have been no wins, you know what I'm saying? But I probably would have just jumped in to like decrease some of the blows.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I know now sometimes people be like, yeah, if I was there, that would never happen. I mean, it didn't look like he had any, it looked like the odds were stacked against him. But to answer your question, man, the initial feeling was hurtful, man.
No doubt. Just want to know that he's bounced
That
back.
would I mean, yeah, and it was far away, right? Like
Yeah, he was
it's
out
in
in
LA.
Cali.
It's like it's in LA, so it's like you in Brooklyn. It's like you just gotta sit there and watch this shit. It's like
It's crazy.
it's hurtful. You know what I
It's
mean?
crazy. He bounced back career wise. Like I said, I met him through you. Cool brother, had some good conversations at Brooklyn Nights. Some great time. Right now, he spinned off, got a new career. He's doing my expert opinion, grinding out, doing what he's doing. Jada had a quote. We were talking about extending the ladder earlier, and Jada's quote was, "Show a stranger love, hate on a brother you know." And I watched the show. I don't know everybody that Matt Hoffa knows personally, but I haven't seen a lot of Brooklyn MCs on that show. I can be biased and say you, someone who I feel has an expert opinion in hip hop, if that's the name of the show, or any other Crown Heights MCs. I really dope MCs. Let me be clear on the show. Does that make a feeling with people in Brooklyn right now? With my expert opinion, because we're seeing the show was kind of dismantling before us. Now maybe he could have some people from the home team that might have been more loyal. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But what's the temperature like in Brooklyn with Mav Hoffa, in my expert opinion, from what you're seeing?
Yeah, there's so many like unravelings like with that, man. Just like so many like avenues. I think that you know, a lot of people don't give him a lot of credit for how far like he's come. You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying? Yeah, like he like to get to that level to where you mentioned like y'all know how hard it is, right? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It's amazing. And then like as far as like, I think that's a great question to ask, man. Like, with you seen him at Brooklyn Nights, you know what I'm saying? You saw him all the time,
I saw him all the
you know.
time. We down there enjoying some fresh air in the basement.
Yeah,
Cypher
yeah.
going around.
But I'm glad you mentioned the bar though too, right, man? Because I remember sometimes, not math, but like people will come in the bar and just be like, yo, you should have some TVs over there. You should have some different couches over there. And I would just be looking at them like you got money, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody like had these ideas. And I remember feeling sometimes like I don't really want people to, unless like you're an investor, like people to
No
like
doubt.
necessarily tell me I have enough stress, right? Like I need you to invite some guests here. I need you to stop going to BBQs, right? And never tell a man what to do with his living room. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm.
a man, a man's house and he has a picture on the wall of Mona Lisa and I don't know, man, you should put Lauryn Hill on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No
who
doubt.
am I? Who am I to say, what he, wants, So um yeah, I never really spoke to him about that in particular thing. You know what I'm saying? About like
But like
Brooklyn MC on the show as far as but there has been, wise piece from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I definitely seen a
he
clip.
matter of fact he has had some. I'm thinking more Crown
Yeah.
Heights MCs. Forgive me.
Okay, yeah. You think you
That's
zooming in.
yeah. Let me get particular. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Schenectady around over there. I'm talking them crap like the fellas who I seen all y'all rocking with
hmm
as pure
Yeah.
friends. That's
Yeah.
who I'm narrowing it down to. Like the guys from the neighborhood.
What I'm curious, what's the temperature of like your perception in Jersey, how do you feel about that? Or your perception or B's perception?
I got a cheat code because I've been there. And this is why I've actually been in the atmosphere with y'all. And so I'm like, damn, why Bobby ain't on it? Why isn't some of the other guys who I've seen around on it? Crown Heights, I mean, just look at all the guys we talking about from with Skanks and the whole family. With that it's so much talent that's right there.
hmm
That's why I'm asking in particular, like, yo, I ain't seen none of these guys.
Yeah. I think another difference too, that's not even really an opinion, man. It's more like a visual. Like if you see, um,
Peace to
like I
AJ, peace
remember
to
when
Z.
huh?
Just shouting out the people on the check-in. That's
Oh,
all.
peace, everybody. I ain't even say hi in a long time. I was just thinking about how like, when I saw, Royce the 5'9" on there, I thought that was huge, man. Cause
Oh, he's had some incredible guests. Let's be
I
clear.
said, yo, when I
Some
saw
incredible
Royce on
guests.
there. Yeah, I saw Royce on there. I thought that was really cool. And then, as somebody that like does events and own the bar, right? And from a business perspective, we have like different lenses. Like I see through that lens, right? I see through
Hmm.
different lens and just observe through it all. You know what I'm saying? Never really coming to like an ending kind of conclusion. Um, but some people like, who's gonna sit next to Royce 5'9" the next week, right?
Hmm.
Right, it's like it's hard to keep that caliber of kind of MC too. You know what I'm saying? Like, then after Fat Joe, right? Do you get,
Do you go down from there?
your cousin that you're close to now becomes like a
Understood.
business too, right? And I think that's a difficult task. However, right? We all got to do what works for us. I personally enjoy not dealing with celebrities and dealing with the everyday people, right? I just find more joy in doing that. I personally, feel like they appreciate it more.
Mm.
Um, I don't care to cater to people that are entitled. Back to what you what you were mentioning earlier. I'm sorry, I keep looking at my phone, trying to say what's up to your people. I'm sorry, I should be looking this way.
It's all good.
But yeah, so I think that's a little bit of the difference, you know what I'm saying? So, I'd rather yeah, I rather the everyday people kind of thing, man. So I don't question, I don't ask. You know what I'm saying? I think that what's important is like if I came every time I come to your radio station, you give me an address, you tell me, you know what I'm saying, what I want to drink, you know what I'm saying? So um you don't make me ask for a drink. You see the difference?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So in the West Indies, man, they say, yo, don't beg no drink, right? Let you go to somebody's house, let them offer you a drink. And yeah,
That's
I
a good
I
one.
think I think that's a good character quality to have.
So that's the reason why I'm not going to ask to be in the fashion show, even as a replacement model, because to, I don't beg no drink. That's how I got to act my patois. So
No, there's also if some say if you have not because you ask not to,
mm,
but I think with certain people you just shouldn't have to ask. You know what I'm saying?
no doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah. Certain people shouldn't have to ask, and it's really hard to ask when you focused on your new album dropping this summer, July
What
11th.
album you got dropping?
Your fashion show dropping April 20th, and your new movie trying to come out this fall. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard. It's really difficult. And then we doing therapy with clients, saving the world, talking people off of bridges, and you know what I'm saying? Healing the world. You know what I mean? Taking my grandson to the farm and stuff like that. Trying to reconnect with other family members. So yes, I've been really busy, bro.
You have been busy. You absolutely have been busy. We got soup on the other side. We got a wonderful woman that supports us every week. She's there even when during I could call her without having a show on that day. It said you should have be Barry. You want to read this one right here?
You should either have supportive partner or no partner. There's no third option.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sue said,
Bars.
mm-hmm. It's
Bars.
bars right there.
Yeah.
You want to drop
Yeah.
something on this one right here?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, think about it like a seesaw, right? If if you are like doing like all the work, and let's say your elbows, like I guess that's you up there, and this is the person down there, like that's no fun, right? It should be like this. Like that's just fun seesaw, right? Like right?
No doubt.
I'm supporting you. We supporting each other, right? Jay-Z, yeah, my album dropping, baby. Oh, you dropping your country joint in the summer? Wee, right? Like, right? Like,
Yes,
how can we
indeed.
like balance and have fun and have our dips and support each other? Um, it's no fun if you just up in the air by yourself or you just down by yourself. So I I personally, man, I'm not happy if I'm not creating. And I've been fortunate to have people to support that, you know what I'm saying, in my
That's
life.
good.
Um, but I've also, some unfortunate moments where you just, you know, I choose hip hop. I choose the new old school, right? I choose my dream and my passion. Some people get it, some people don't, man. You know? Yeah.
Some people get it, some
You
people
know?
don't. You're being very nice right now. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you, his maturity, B. Because I know how
Yeah.
because I know how we talk off the air. So I'm talking to the therapist, licensed therapist, right now. So I so respect how your clients are going to be watching the people.
Nah. Let me tell you how I really feel, son.
Tell them
Let
why
me tell
you
you how I
mad,
really feel,
B.
son.
Tell them why
This is
you
what I really
mad,
wanted
B.
to say, son.
You know, we were. I was watching an interview of you from 2019. And in the interview, you talking about certain things that you wish that you want to do 5 years from now. I think this is about 5 years from now.
Yeah.
From then,
Okay.
and in this interview, you saying, man, I want to get back to, I want to have a T-note center. And you said, I want to have a
I
center.
remember that interview.
Yeah, you said, I want to have a center, and not just a center for they can just come play basketball. They can receive therapy. We ask what's your day like.
I said therapy.
You said therapy. Keyword. You said therapy. Like if they want to get some therapy, y'all can say, "Hey, brother, how you doing? Sister, how you feeling?" And 5 years later, you're a licensed therapist.
That's crazy, bro.
That's
I'm gonna go back
right
to that
there.
interview, man. I saw a clip from it the other day, but I didn't see that part. I believe you though. I remember talking about. I was saying like I want the new old school to be a real thing, like a center and stuff like that. All right, is my 5 years? Is my 5 years up for the center though?
It's not up for the center.
All right, I got like what?
We can add another 5.
Look back when the video.
We got. I wanted to remind you because people have all these goals and you might not hit everything right on that target, but you achieve one of them.
Manifestation, baby. Thank you for reminding me, man. Cool. So what can we manifest? How about we both all take a break? I'm not gonna charge y'all for this therapy session, but how about we all manifest something on this show today? Who wanna go first?
I want a nice future boo-boo. I might have one, might not.
A nice future boo-boo?
Yeah, that's all I want to.
Trying to get an injury on your knee? What the heck is a boo-boo?
Boo-boo, lady. Queen. I might get married one day, Bobby. Soup don't believe it. No,
all right, so you manifesting that. Oh, but you manifest something, you got to put a time stamp.
I'm not gonna put no time stamp on that right there, because not at all. Just that's for laugh purposes. B, hit the laugh track on that one right there.
Yo, B, what do you manifest today, man, that we can look back 5 years from now on this show?
I always wanted to be a sports consultant for youth. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, it's getting to the point now where they're getting thrown into the fire real early. A lot earlier than what any of us even dreamed of. So these kids need training early on how to eat right, how to think, how to motivate each other. It's a lot to sports than just training somebody. I can do that too.
How early would you start with them, you think?
Right now, I mean, once they get into Pop Warner, for the most part, I would say 12, 13-year-olds. It's when they start to really start thinking about taking it seriously. I mean, it depends on what state and region, because you can go down to Florida and they're getting busy at 7. Like, they're serious at 7.
Part of the culture.
Yeah, it depends. But in this area, I would say we really start looking at them is really when they get around 10 to 12, 13. That area is when you start seeing people recruiting them and scouting them and putting them in these camps, and, pressure starts hitting these children. Parents get really involved, man. It's money. It's a money game now. These kids can actually start to get ready to make money in college. So now the parents don't have to send their kids to the league anymore to get money. They start to look at their kid as being a professional college student.
So
now to get you ahead, I'm putting pads on you at 5. 5 years old, kid can't even hold his head up straight, but he got a helmet on.
That's like Texas.
It's serious.
That's the Texas culture.
Hey, listen,
man, out there.
I know
Florida culture.
And I've been
around. Don't tell Fat Leash your idea. He's gonna be working with kids while they in their mother belly. Get up.
Bobby, one thing I know is what I'm great at and what I have passion for and what's not my lane. I used to coach with Barry, and we worked with each other plenty of time. I know his expertise and how good he is. I'm the first one to say, "Oh, you want a good trade? Here you go, right here." Yeah. It is a great trainer, brilliant when it comes to coaching, especially football. Brilliant at the baseball as well and basketball. Like
so look at all this multitasking, yo. And you rap, Fat Lease. You rap too, B?
Nah, I rap.
Okay.
He could sing though. He could sing. Yo. We was just having this conversation last night, talking about Barry has a musical family, and his father would compose. I want to get a point for that one, Mister. You heard me. So if you heard me, compose songs, and him and his mother would sing them, and his brother would play the instruments. That also was part of that 5 that you never got back into. You said you wanted to play the trumpet. again.
Ooh, yeah.
Because you were a trumpet player. I said this before, and I'm not sure if I said it on the show. Does that help you with you being an LMC? Some of the best MCs played the sax and the trumpet. Rakim, Biggie Smalls. They all played.
Biggie played the trumpet too?
Yeah. Yeah. So
I knew Rakim did.
Yeah, the two of them. And I'm like,
yeah.
How did that help you get in pocket as an MC?
Yo, man, there was a time when I wasn't writing, but I was definitely playing the trumpet. I was just to play for when people graduated, I was the dude, Pomp and Circumstance. I used to play that word, man, at every like graduation. And I think it's helpful with rhyming, not just like breath control, but like, you switch it from notes like ba da ba da ba ba da da ba ba ba, right? You know what I'm saying? While you blowing each time, pause. So it's like but like as you playing the instrument. So that helps when that beat come on. Obviously, I don't play the trumpet no more. I'll probably go back. You know what I'm saying?
You said that 5 years ago.
If B go back to singing, I'll go back to the trumpet.
Let's see what we're gonna do. The live instrumentation might get us there. But before we move on, because we were talking about sports, B, we have to give the super salute to Dawn Staley, who makes history as the first black woman coach to win 3 NCAA titles. Peace to Andello on the check. Happy anniversary, and peace to my brother Louisville on the check. Is she the first black coach, period? Not just female, to win 3 NCAA titles as a head coach?
I believe she
male or female.
I mean, I know definitely. I don't know about men. I think it might have been. How many did Tubby get?
That's a good one. I'm not sure how many Tubby or John Thompson got.
Champions, man.
Yeah, John. Yeah, I don't know what Georgetown how many he got either. But I know as far as women, definitely it's easy.
Man,
it's easy that it's her.
Her record is like 190 and 3.
But that quick, yo, that quick. She's only been 5 years?
Yes,
that's crazy.
3 losses.
It's crazy.
3 losses. Amazing the job that she is doing. Continue. Much blessings for her. It's just amazing.
She was a baller. I mean, when she played, she was changing the game.
She was changing the game.
She was one of them that pioneered the game.
She definitely was.
And I do want to give props to that Caitlin Clark. That girl can ball, man.
She can.
That I don't care what people say. They don't gotta like her for whatever reason. But if you like basketball, you have to love that girl can ball.
She can.
That girl can ball.
She definitely can.
After Women's History Month, I want my own month to be remembered.
Yo, straight up, she's been doing it. You know, B, we bouncing around. When it comes to music, when it comes to just life, I see you at these fashion shows. You got beautiful women around all the time, and we have our guy talk, and we talk as guys, and that's not maybe for everybody to hear those conversations in the public. One thing you don't do, your style of music, your choice, you don't have any songs that's extra sexual oriented or just going a different. Everything's more positive with your musical taste. Why don't you never chose to get Luther Campbell-ish or get a little Nelly-ish slapping on the booty? Like I know you like booties too. You like sexy women too, but you don't choose to make that kind of music to make me just do stuff that Barry would do when he used to be in a club back in '98. We done been in the club. You hitting with the Bobby wine. I seen you grind on the honeys too. We might have did switch again. We had fun at these parties.
Oh man!
But you don't make that kind of music. It's like
the honest answer.
Why don't you make that kind of?
You want the honest answer, bro?
Yeah.
I be trying, bro. I be trying. I don't know, man. I just be keeping them in my memo pad. I just when it's time to record it, I just be like, nope. I just be
You
like,
don't do it.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I
He
don't.
said,
I'm trying.
nah.
I gotta explore that with my therapist.
I'm like, yo, Bobby got
You're
music.
not the only one
Oh,
that said that,
I'm not the only
man.
person who said
Trust
that.
me. Nah, heck no,
I'm like, you
bro.
can get him on the floor. You like to
Oh
party
man.
too. You got balance in your life. Why don't he have no music that's going to get him getting real
Yeah,
freaky? You got Caribbean family. I'm like, Juicy, I'm gonna holler
yo,
at Juicy. Juicy, let's help, compose a song. That's the word for the night. With Bobby. We outside. Like, I never see you making music like that. Very
never, yo.
respectful, thematic type music.
I don't think I got one song like that, bro. Yeah, you just gave me a challenge.
The new challenge.
But I tried it. I tried it, man. I just gotta you know, I don't know. I gotta stop being mad all the time.
I know the
I be
feeling.
going, I be going to the booth for therapy, man.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Look, Biz Markie always went with humor.
Yeah, yeah.
Go with that humor sometimes. You're a funny guy when you tap into that piece of my brother Lawando to check in. El Pro. Yeah, tap into that humor side,
Yo, this album got so much humor on it, brother. You're gonna love it. You're gonna hear it before it drop, man. Hopefully you and B got some time to chill out.
You're gonna
But
be
it
on the
got
show
some,
again.
huh?
You're gonna be on the show again when it
Oh
comes
yeah,
to
yeah. Gotta come so we could talk about that, man. Hopefully I can bring Grand Fortune to produce up there. But absolutely, man. It got a lot of humor on there. Um, yeah.
it's
It don't
just
have
you and
a
Grand
title. It
Fortune.
don't have a title yet, but it's dropping July 11th. Definitely.
July
Okay,
11th on your
okay,
birthday.
okay.
You
Yes, sir.
you always think ahead.
Super
You
important,
you
man.
always think ahead. In July 11th, you always usually have something big for your birthday.
Yeah.
An event. So now you dropping the album on July 11th, locking in with Grand Fortune. What's this
Yeah.
process? Why have you? This has pretty much been your main producer.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause he consistent, man. Like he sent me a bunch of beats. I'll go to the studio. He's in Long Island. Sometimes I mean, it's hard to get to him. So I'll go to a studio out here, um, pay like 65 an hour. I record it, send it back to him. He sent it back to me mixed down. It's like within like 2, 3 days, we be having like 4 songs done. You know what I mean? So like we both fast, man. Like we don't have to call each other like, yo, where the record? He don't gotta call me like, yo, when you record into it, we just chill. We don't bother each other. It's like, all right, like you don't feel that beat, you know what I'm saying? And next month I end up feeling it and be like, yo, I thought you didn't like it. All right, cool. Like it's just it don't feel like work with him.
No
You know what I
doubt.
mean? So he don't really like being on camera and stuff though. He don't really like, Fortune is like Ghostface, man.
No doubt.
Like it's hard to get a it's hard. Like he don't really rock with the industry like that, man. So
I feel it.
for valid reasons too, man. So shout out to Grand Fortune. But I think y'all gonna see some more of him this year. He got some dope work, some dope beats. So yeah, man. I'm just delivering on his instruments, you dig?
Nah, it gets busy. It
So,
gets busy. You
Yeah,
have
man.
sent some special people on the show, and we started off with last week when we had Big Keita. You know Big Keita from around the way. Some people call
Big
it Forever
Keita?
Chosen.
Chosen?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Big
Shout
Crown
out
Heights.
Crown Heights. Crown Heights. Why did you choose certain people to be in this show in particular? I said it last week with Javon, with Chosen. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I feel like there's certain people that just ask to be in the show, you know. So it's different. It's people that just be like, hey, next year I want to walk. Or some people be like, yo, I don't want to walk this year, but I'll come watch. And then next year they'll probably decide to walk. But then there's some people too that just be doing their thing. And I just feel like, now that we keep getting bigger and bigger, I just feel like they deserve, like it's a dope crowd. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people want to perform. I get it, but I've never performed at my own fashion show. I might like spit a bar or two, but it's a different kind of theme. It's not like hip hopped out. It's very like elegant. So the people that I picked, like Javon, Chosen, shout out to everybody that's in it, man. There's way too much models to name. Shout out to Connie, right? She's a busy person. Her
Connie's
book
been
was
on the
in my
check-in.
film. I mean, Connie, yeah, shout out to Connie. Connie, for example, her product, right, the cuff joint that was in the movie with the bum on the train,
Yeah,
right? She, helped sponsor my movie, right, and put her product placement in my movie. She should be walking in my show. And
no
she is
doubt.
walking in my show, right? Like that's how I feel, right? Then she brought me to be on her panel, right? And there's this seesaw, right? Back to that seesaw I'm talking about. That's reciprocity, right? We're all taking care of each other. So that helps too, like people that help us grow. We kind of want to grow old with them, you know what I'm saying? We want to do right by the
No
customer
doubt.
service.
No doubt.
So
Happy birthday
that's
to Uncle
part.
Mike. Happy belated birthday to Uncle Mike. Well, not to cut you off, B. Happy
Happy
birthday to
belated Uncle
DJ
Mike.
Sandy B.
Who else?
DJ Sandy B. That's the general's wife.
Peace, Sandy B.
And shout out to E Money. Shout out to Keisha on the check-in. So you got Chosen on there because people that's been rocking with you for a while. Of course, Javon been rocking with you for a while. You got a big cast. How do you not get overwhelmed off this cast of having all of these parts and you don't have a side assistant that's helping you put this together? You got how many models rocking right now?
It's 24 models.
24.
25, yeah, 24
It
models.
should be 25, maybe 26 with me and Barry. It's cool though. We're not going we'll be replacements in case somebody,
Yeah,
get the jitters. We are there.
but it's 24 models, 7 designers, maybe 4 or 5 vendors, um, food vendor. Oh yeah, it's busy. Yo, you just gotta breathe, bro. Just take a minute, breathe. You know what I mean?
Is he using
Can't
his
get to
therapy
everything.
talk on us? Like he don't be using them therapy talks with
Just
us.
gotta
Like
breathe, bro. It's that simple.
it's that simple.
Like, listen, for real. It is stressful, man. It's one of the hardest things to pull off. Just like the movie, man. Like they kind of like equal. The thing with the movie, yeah. The fashion show, you're doing all of this planning for months for a show that lasts 3, 4 hours, bro. A movie, you're doing all of this planning for something you're doing something for days, going to Baltimore for something that lasts 30 minutes. So like you gotta have a real passion and love for it where, you know, it don't feel like work. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna text me the day before, where's the event? Even though I've been posting the flyer for 4 months. And I'm gonna take a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be like, yo, here's the address, here's the flyer. Hope you can make it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's for real, man. That's the best way. Easier said than done some days, but and just breaking things down into parts, right? So it's got this big fashion show, but you got these 7 designers, and then how can you break what if 2 models dealt with each designer? You know what I'm saying? Or all right, 6 models for this designer. I mean, 7 models for this designer, 8 models for this designer, or however the math is, right? So breaking it down that way, it just makes it easier. So designer A dealing with 7 models, designer B is dealing with 7 models. Designer C might have 6 or 8, right? It varies, but and then speaking to all 7 different designers makes it easier for me, to communicate, with them all. But this is my 6th time doing it, the 6th year, so it's kind of getting numb to me. It's kind of getting easier. It's not harder to like attract people because people know about it pretty much. Um, yeah.
Peace to Shanae on the check-in. We talk about how it gets easier and how you say how you met the models. You got a whole different cast of designers that's rocking right now.
Yeah.
We had Piping Company. We had had Jen rocking with us. How did
That
you?
was a great interview. Y'all
Thank
killed
you,
that one. That was beautiful.
thank you. How did you meet her?
I met Hypin through another friend. He was telling me about her for like over a year. He was just telling me, I met him at a bar. Look at that, right? I met him at a bar. He was just telling me about her, how she does these great designs. She knows a lot of people. And yo, I was checking out her stuff. It was really cool. And
Great
then her
work,
energy on the phone was just amazing. I was
no
just,
doubt.
so I still did. Y'all met her before? Well, yeah, y'all met her on Zoom, but yeah, that's closer than I got to her. So I'm looking forward to meeting her on the 20th as well.
Oh, so y'all ain't even meet officially.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
Technology,
The reach is good. That spider web,
that
man.
spider web, that spider web,
Yeah, man.
that spider web.
It's gonna be good.
It's going to be an excellent show. Shout out to
Absolutely.
everybody. Make sure y'all can cop y'all tickets.
Yeah,
Ivit.com. One more time.
absolutely.
Barry and I
Yeah.
will not be. Will we be? Do Do you feel
I don't know.
we feel entitled
I
now?
was no,
You
I
know
was
you're on
thinking
our
about
show.
now, Fat Lace. I was thinking about you throwing on the fishnet Jamaican tank top. You know what I mean?
Rise Club. The roster don't do no fishnet.
Just fish.
Hey, Bob. Before the designers and the models, are they fitting the clothes prior, or they're waiting till they get there and then they gotta try shit on there?
Super dope question, man. They're fitting them. So one of the designers, she actually had a photo shoot, and well, it was a fitting slash photo shoot, man. Right? So I haven't seen that in the 6 years I've done it, right? Where they actually went to go get fitted, but she took advantage, not took advantage, but
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
made the best out of like the
Yeah.
photo shoot. So they know what they're wearing, Saturday when they come for next week, and it's
Nice.
already something they could promote. I just thought I've never thought of that.
I saw
So
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
That
um,
That's smart.
what line was that?
that's super smart. That was Hatchers.
Okay.
Y'all gotta get her, man. She does like a lot of African print. Um, yeah, she's amazing. She was supposed to do it maybe like 2 years ago, so I'm glad to finally have her on Hatchers Inc., man. HATCHERSINC. Yeah.
Peace up.
That's what's
And
up.
then you have some other designers that have some urban stuff, which is more, flexible where they could, large, medium kind of vibe. But the ones that are doing like the designing and like sewing and yeah, they're squared away.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm watching. What am I watching the other day? With Khadijah and Regine and them. Living
Oh,
Single.
living single.
I'm
Yeah.
watching Living Single,
Oh
and
man.
I'm like, yo, was it? Is it Marsh Hood? What? How do you call that clothing line? You had the clothing line that was on
Oh,
Living Single.
Moshu.
Moshu. There,
Was it in there? Was it in there?
it's in the Living Color, and I'm like, yo, they were in NYC Earth Day Tino's fashion show before.
Yeah, Moshu. Shout out to Moshu. They were in there twice.
In it twice, and I'm like, man, I was like, yo, I'm watching him on in Living Single the other day. I was like, yo, this product placement, it just shows it's a small world.
Absolutely, man. That's what's up. I didn't know that, man.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
shout out
find
to
that episode.
Moshu.
I'm gonna find that episode and send that to you. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Moshu. And shout out to all the designers and brands out there. Love y'all.
Before we go, education ain't played out, is it?
You must learn.
You must learn, right?
Mhm.
Yo, it's some people that really feel like we don't need
But.
education anymore. We don't need teaching.
Remember this old Cedar Brook school motto was it's cool to be smart.
It's cool to be smart. Like
Yeah.
it's still cool to be smart.
It absolutely is, man. It absolutely is. The hard part about that is like the smarter you get, like they start calling you crazy and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying it starts. What's funny, Fat Lace, I'm glad you was at the bar, man, because when I was drinking all types of like Hennessy at the bar, like every day, like nobody said I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then now, like to move on from less drinking to no drinking to getting my license, people say I'm crazy. It's like the smarter, right?
I'm,
Or the more
Yeah.
brilliant or the more advanced I get, right? Like when I was in the hallway chilling, not doing nothing, like I had my mind correct then. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah.
like, you know, with the expansion, it's just like, yo, I'm crazy, you know. So like when you create boundaries, like you're crazy, you know.
When people don't
So
understand things, they start thinking you're crazy because they don't understand.
I'm
So
with them. I'm with them at the bar, B, and I'm like, he buys me a drink and a shot, and I'm like, I didn't say B. I thought you not drinking no more. I said,
right,
what you drinking? He's like, this non-alcoholic beer. Still in the bar.
right.
Still in the bar, chilling. That how we do when we at the bar. But he drinking a non-alcoholic beer, and I'm like, yo, he is focused. You are on another mission right now, and you're elevating the clarity. Or how does it feel? I don't want to say like sobriety, like you was just strung out on alcohol or something, but you are taking steps consciously for health reasons or whatever reason. How does it feel when you're like, nah, I'm drinking a little bit less now? Do you see a
yeah,
difference?
well, I feel like a lot of times, like I get my bachelor's, right? Oh, like yo, he be drinking or like he be smoking. I get my master's. Oh, but he still be drinking and smoking. I get my license. Oh, he be drink. Like the more I elevate, the more I hear about like anything that's negative or about me. So I'm gonna keep elevating, but now I've removed the alcohol. Now what you gonna say about me? I'm Illuminati. I'm gay, right? Like you're gonna have to find something else because I removed this negative
He always
stigma that
wearing Ivy.
huh?
He always wearing Ivy.
Oh, I got to. Gotta represent.
They're gonna find something stupid
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll
to
find something
discredit
else.
you.
But then it just will reconfirm how stupid they look because all of them still drink, right? So so again, also too, if I'm crazy and liquor this, liquor that, shouldn't they be doing better than me?
Mm,
Shouldn't they have more albums than me? Shouldn't
mm,
they have a bar open?
mm.
Shouldn't they have a master's, a bachelor's, a license? Shouldn't they have? So it's more of a social thing. No, I wasn't a DUI, DWI kind of drinker. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure my
Mm-hmm.
liver is grateful that I don't drink as much as I used to. But you know what I mean? I just feel like I feel better. I feel more focused, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Like dropping songs more quicker, learning more about my body. Oh, but back to your question about clarity. With the clarity, it's like it's certain people that I would never entertain if I wasn't drinking.
Mm.
There are people I would never, when I look back, I'm like, why was I even, you know what I'm saying? Like, why was
Oh,
I
I get
even
it.
entertaining certain people?
I get it.
I was listening to French Montana was talking about how he stopped drinking and smoking, and people didn't think he could do it because people felt like, oh, his creativity came from that. And he was like, no, not really. He said, I was doing it because everybody was there. We all was doing it. It wasn't like it made me a better artist. He said, even now, he said, I feel better without doing it. And also saw Kodak Black, a video of him recently, talking about how he's getting off the perks, how they were killing him. Said he was doing like 100 perks a day.
Oh,
Said,
Eesh.
yeah, 40 clips, like 40 pills that just basically killing themselves.
Eric Sermon.
Yeah, so,
Another one.
Yeah, so I'm hearing all of these, guys coming out saying that like basically they're not telling people to stop, but they're telling their story, and I'm hoping that it's something where, especially those pills, man, they was taking that syrup was taking
Syrup,
people
the
out.
lean was getting people. Bow Wow, a few of
It
them.
killed Pimp C, right? That's what got him.
I don't know if it was
Yeah,
that or.
yeah.
They said Gucci Man said he was going to die. Boosie said he was going to die if he ain't stopped. Like all these guys is talking about, dying, and then, and to see, just like crack is coming back. It's like I'm saying, it's like crazy out here. So I'm just hoping,
pretty much, man.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that
Pretty much. And you see how you mentioned those people? It's like you see how we not your fault, but we attached those things to them.
Right. Yeah, they was
You know what I'm
glorifying it at one time.
St. Ives.
They were glorifying.
St. Ives was. I couldn't wait to have a special brew.
Yeah.
Because, the rappers are drinking St. Ives. So I'm like, I want to have a 40. I want to try that. And I learned how my body can't take malt liquor. After a certain point, it's like your body start talking to you like, nope, this can't happen. This can't happen.
Method Man said, "Pierce your heart like a Valentine."
Oh yeah, he was another one.
Another
He
one.
was another one. They was on that.
On everything.
They was on that dip.
He was on it.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang was on. Hey, them Woodies.
Look how different he looks.
Yeah.
Working out. In his career, elevated.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to say that too, man. I want you, and I would love y'all to join, man, because when things settle down with the fashion show and the album, or in between one of the two, I'm definitely gonna have some sit downs, man. Some community sit downs, inviting some real eloquent speakers to come through, people with different that don't mind sharing their opinion, actually state in their opinion,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would love to be conversations like those too, man. Families, things that we were just talking about, you know, yeah, man. So yeah, again, man, I want to get my PhD one day. I'm gonna get my PhD one day.
Talk about it.
I'm gonna open up another bar, right? I'm gonna get my LCSW. Yeah. Another thing too, like I refuse to like do all this work that I've been doing to get to a point where, all right, yo, here go your treasure. And the next day I'm like, ow, my stomach. Like I got cirrhosis of the liver or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
No doubt.
that would be a sad story. Like actually that'd be a dope story for me to shoot, but I want to be alive to shoot the motherfucker.
Got you on that. No more dying in these movies.
Yeah. And it's grandpa time too, right? Right. I gotta rep the title, man.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Grandpa
So
time.
yeah, I appreciate the clarity because again, man, like trust me, it's certain people that I would have never entertained or re-entertained.
Got you on that, man. B, we appreciate you. Before we close out, what are we expecting on April 20th, 2024 in Brooklyn, Utica Ave? What's the name of Tropical Breeze?
Yeah, Tropical Breeze Ballroom, man. Make sure you're there. If you still need to figure it out, go to ibit.com. That's IVIT.com. It's the first page you'll see. And get your tickets. The front row tickets are sold out. The early bird tickets are sold out, but we still have some general admission tickets left. We'll have drinks, we'll have food, we'll have beverages, customer service. We have a dope setup, a dope lineup, comedian, singer, poet, dope DJ. We just gotta figure out what to wear, man. So thank you, Beards and Baldheads, for having us, supporting all of our cast members and more to come. We really appreciate the platform. I just want to salute y'all. I want y'all to keep it going because when I get to where I'm going, all those stations that neglected the new old school are gonna be jealous of y'all that I'm coming to y'all show. You know what I'm saying? So big up to y'all and keep doing what y'all doing.
We appreciate you.
Bobby Stone Music on Instagram. Bobby Stone Music on Instagram. Jersey, I love y'all.
Love you too, B. Any big shouts you want to give?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the whole Crown Heights, the new old school. Shout out to all the models, designers that's putting their work together to help me put this together. No man is an island. I appreciate y'all. Saturday, April 20th. I'm gonna make it a great event. Everybody that comes through that door, I'm gonna make you feel like a king, a queen. Word up. If you don't feel that way, just pull me to the side. I'll make it better. You dig?
Appreciate you, B.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my barbers. Shout out to all my stylists. Shout out to the new old school. We are Beards and Baldheads. We shall see you next week. Peace.
Peace.